What's going on, America? It's your boy Cavi Kingpin, Just for the Hell of It podcast. We are back in the building Friday night. Fellas, let's sound off.
Renegade in the house. The Webster's Dictionary says, one who rejects a religion calls allegiance for another, a deserter, an outlaw. I digress.
Like I gotta use that. Renegade sounded like Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Fiction. Just that
I was
quick.
gonna say, I was waiting on the verse.
Hey, I was waiting for the gunshot after that.
Oh, shit.
All right, hey, yo, it's your boy Slumdog Millionaire here, man. It's another lovely day, man. Shout out to Anthony Anderson. We'll start with some positive news, yo. He just got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, man. Shout out to him.
Nice. Shout out, bro. Shout out.
Time, man. Oh, my go?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy congratulating Anthony Anderson. Justified calling out of Buffalo, New York. You know, it don't matter. You know, it never makes no difference if you black, and regardless of what type of whatever dumb stuff you done did. If you black and one of them racist rednecks see you doing something, first thing they want to do is find out if you're actually from here when they asses are from Europe. Yeah.
Nigga, you on cocaine today, man? You on one, bro?
Nah, well, hey, I said what I said. You know, when Renegade said that, I had nothing.
Right. You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Speaking of
you
that,
live
hey,
today.
before we start, did y'all happen to see the video that was on Shade Room earlier with the black dude in Alabama?
Yo, I showed Renegade that earlier. I showed him earlier.
Oh, that man was out of pocket, bro.
Yo,
What happened?
Yo, explain
out
it,
of
Slum.
pocket,
Tell
bro.
Justified. Me and Renegade seen it.
Yo, hey, look, man, there's this dude in Alabama, is a black dude. Apparently, he was adopted by white folks down there, right? And
Yeah.
I guess the people he was adopted by, their grandfather, whatever, fought in the Civil War. This man is down there literally a speck of pepper surrounded by salt, defending the Confederate flag, had it on the hat, on the shirt, carrying the flag. He looked like a mascot.
He looks so foolish, man.
He looked like a mascot, man.
That's some bullshit. You know, that hurts. It hurts my heart to hear shit like that because
That's some Sambo shit,
Man,
man.
fuck that coon, man.
the whole thing is, for all the stuff that motherfucker think he doing good and championing, as soon as they get what they want, they gonna call them a nigga and treat them like the nigga, how they feel a nigga should be treated.
Oh, I'm sure they called him that already.
It just looks so it just looks so ridiculous, man. Just looking at what he was showing there. I was like, oh.
Shout out to that coon, man.
You know, shit, pray for
My
that.
brother told me about it. I thought it was a troll. Like, I thought the dude was trolling, man. But no, he was dead serious. He was dead serious.
When the revolution come, he fucked.
Oh, absolutely.
That will not be televised.
Oh yeah, it will. Hey, he'll be televised. They'll see his ass in the damn field. He'll be the field nigga.
I'm sorry, boss. I'm sorry.
Now, he gonna be laying next to Tekashi 6ix9ine because after what that nigga did today too, bro.
Oh, in LA, somebody gonna kill that nigga, man.
I'm surprised that motherfucker's still alive.
No, he got
Somebody
security.
gonna kill him.
See,
After what he pulled today, somebody gonna kill that.
wait.
What'd he do?
People be like, man, where the thugs at? First of all, nobody's gonna risk their life and go to jail for about 30,000 years trying to kill this clown. Man, when they catch him slipping, they gonna catch him slipping. But
Yep.
ain't no real gangster about to just jump out there and shoot him in the head on live television. Like, cut it out, man. No.
Yeah.
Well, they got a scope.
Whoa, you in the scope,
There
Justin?
you
You
go
just bought a
again.
scope, man.
There you go again.
No. I'm just saying. And hear me out. Every time we done seen anything happen to somebody who's been a little too hot to handle, especially if it's a mafia case, usually somebody take their ass out with a scope.
Shout out to Lee Harvey
Hey, look.
Oswald.
His bodyguard, Nipsey's bodyguard, said, "Come on down to Grape Street, man."
Jesus.
They said they got merch and everything for him.
But the whole thing is that
I don't think he made the trip. Though. I don't think he made that trip.
Oh shit! Wow. Yo, so right quick, now matter of fact, let's get into it, y'all. Shout out to J.B. and how you say her? Kamala, how you say her name?
Kamala.
Harris.
Kamala First of
No,
all,
well, it's spelled COON. Cool Harris.
Kumala.
I honestly thought he was gonna get Stacey Abrams.
I thought it was
I
too.
knew she wasn't getting that. I knew. First of all, J.B. be forgetting about whatever he even talk about. So I don't know how long that's
He'd
gonna
be on another
last.
planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
what-
does Trump.
yeah, no, for
Like,
real.
I-
But listen, with her, she is she's a she was a prosecutor in California. She imprisoned a lot of African Americans, like mass
He's a
incarceration.
boogeyman out there in Oakland.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. So I don't know, man. I don't know how that's gonna look. And JB just, he need a little bad black joint on his side. So I don't know what type of shit JB on, but go ahead, y'all.
As long as it
I
ain't
hope
no,
JB can keep his hands to himself.
Right, he don't know how. Joe Biddy.
Want to be Bill Clinton so bad.
Nasty old man, yo.
I'm telling you, man, both of them. But 2 fucking fossils running for president.
I was about to say, man, dude on hospice, man.
Yeah, he's right there. He's knocking on the door.
Doing commercials for Life Alert and shit.
I'm telling you, man.
now you know what killed me out of all this? Like right after they announced that Kamala Harris was gonna be the vice president, that fucking orange 45 damn peanut butter head looking motherfucker gets on damn TV and gonna say, well, she's not qualified, she ain't qualified. Motherfucker, you
ain't qualified.
Growing up
Exactly.
all my life, I always thought that for you to be president, you had to be at least a mayor, a congressperson, a governor, a senator, something like that. Not a goddamn bankrupt TV show host.
That just proves you wrong, didn't it? Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you know the old saying when they say anybody can be president, that motherfucker proved it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a damn shame, man, because he really has 0 credentials and really has the nerve to talk shit about people who have been in politics for years, who've
And
been
he
doing this shit.
And to bankrupt us.
Let me mention something. It looks like, okay, the whole thing about, Joe Biden, it's like, man, he's old, everybody gonna vote for him. It's almost like, they're doing stunts. It's like, okay, to put some life in his stuff, okay, you do that. Now, like, you know what this reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? You remember Sarah Palin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
You get the comparison?
Yeah. That's
Not
actually,
really.
that's a dope comparison, man, because we actually talked about that at my job too. And they said this is the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
McCain, I mean, let's be real, McCain.
He was on his last leg, right?
He's just a fossil, dog. He was old. And it's like,
So,
Sarah Palin, that damn sure didn't help him.
But the whole thing was Palin fucked him because McCain could have won that year.
He could
He
have.
got enough people who would have, it would have been even. And regardless of anything with McCain, I might not agree with a lot of stuff, but I respect to him because regardless, when they started sitting there trying to dog President Obama, McCain shut their asses down. He said, "Look, we ain't doing it like that. We ain't gonna run.
Right.
You're not gonna disrespect him like that." So I give him the utmost respect, even though his daughter ain't shit.
Absolutely. Well, she learning now because a lot of people putting her in her place.
That bitch ain't learning shit because every time they sat there and dogged her father, and she still sit there and kiss up to Trump's ass.
That's a damn shame. And that dude, he's a true war hero. War hero, and they talk shit about the man.
Yeah. Right. He's a true war hero. This motherfucker had bone spurts and had a doctor that was renting a building from his father. Signed doctor's notes to keep him out of Vietnam, but he wants to sit there and talk about patriotism.
That's the last person we need to hear that from.
But this is another play. I'll call it a play, but it's another thing that's put another spike in the thing. Get some interest on on Biden's side.
I'll say this much though: if you do like between Sarah Palin and Kamala Harris, she seemed like she'd be a little bit more smarter enough to shut the fuck up.
Well, it wouldn't take a whole lot to do that.
Yo, Justify, your voice is getting a little choppy too.
The dead rat would have more fucking sense than
It wouldn't take a whole lot.
I remember they made that porno about her. That shit was funny as hell.
Whoa.
They did a
Hey,
porno.
the girl who played her looked just like her though.
Exactly. And that shit was funny as hell. Who's nailing Palin?
Yeah,
Shout out to Lisa Ann, her freaky ass. Cause that movie, that was, and they had a dude that looked like Barack Obama in there. He's like, so you wanted the stimulus package, huh? It was funny as hell.
Oh shit!
and it got back to Sarah Palin, and she was pissed. Like,
What was she mad for? Yeah,
because Lisa Ann was better than her.
Ain't she in Alaska catching walrus and shit?
Fighting grizzlies or something.
Shit, I think her husband divorced her. She's sitting there talking about proper families. Her daughter had 2 kids before she was 21.
I was gonna say her fucking kids are crazy as hell.
Shit, fuck who's nailing this? Who's nailing which Palin? Shit. Shit.
That
daughter was hot coming out the gate.
Her daughter was busting it open for any and everybody.
Kamala Harris, I don't trust her. I'm sorry. I don't.
I was gonna say, now let's get back to that. Okay,
I don't trust her.
Beyond the thing of creating a hype on Biden's side, just back to her, I'm
trust her.
Not the only one that's suspicious, man. And
plus, listen, the broad is responsible for mass incarceration. That's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the same with Biden. Biden is a Democratic Trump, man, at the end of the day. He just don't say as much stupid shit.
J.Biddy.
Probably because he forgets.
J.Biddy trying to get some guts. That's what he trying to get.
Yeah, hey, man. Yeah.
Straight up. You waking up with stiffies and shit.
Well, I see the montage of him, when he's been hugging up on kids. And, people talk shit about Trump all the time when he, harassing women and shit. Joe Biden ain't much better.
That's the type of nigga.
All of them.
He's the type of nigga to wipe his ass with the Bill of Rights in the morning, man.
They wipe their ass with that shit.
Literally.
Yeah.
So I don't trust none of them. I don't care Democrat, independent, liberal. That shit don't mean nothing.
At the end of the day, they're all co-workers.
Exactly.
Now, that's a serious point because like this grand play, this grand reality show, because they sit there and portray one thing. It's just like wrestling. Back in the day, as kids, we used to look at it and get all into it. Wrestling was as fake as a $3 bill.
Oh yeah. And hey, well now hold on now. That Attitude Era though, that shit was kind of live, man.
But it was just a great storyline. So I would say it was entertainment, but sometimes it got real in the sense of stunts going wrong and shit like that. But overall, fact was fake.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have that.
That can't right. That's gonna. But the thing is, it starts out as it's a plan from the get go, and at some point they do be somehow they're all in together, laughing at us, tripping off them.
Because they all getting paid at the end of the day.
Peep it. Shout out to Obama, but he had investments in Goldman Sachs. So it's not like, he's just a cat from Chicago, totally removed from politics and happened to just fall in politics. Now he's for the people.
He's in on it.
Exactly.
He's in on it.
Yeah. Exactly. All politicking, man. So how I look at it is like, it's just like with Oprah for years. With Oprah. All this, she humble beginnings and all that stuff, and come to find out, she's friends with fucking sex offenders, Harvey Weinstein and all these other cats. You feel me? Go ahead, Slum. What you say? Oh shit, Jesus.
Oh damn.
There go your edit button.
Nah.
Whatever, man. No, we gotta keep it real. Keep it real, man. What has Oprah done for the black community?
Nothing.
Well, let me tell you, she makes the same show that other people, they'll donate so much to a black college, they'll do all this. Well, it'd be a drop in the bucket for them to anyway. But
look, man, I heard the school that she built out in Africa was made for sexual trafficking, man.
Oh,
I agree.
Oh,
bro, I don't know if it's true or not.
Allegedly.
It's out there.
And I'm usually up on that. I ain't heard that one.
I heard that one too, yeah.
So
she was friends with Harvey Weinstein and Jeff Epstein.
Yeah, man. She's friends with them, and her fucking spirit advisor is a fucking pedophile and shit. Nah, fuck that bitch, man.
The only thing that she did
Let's go.
for a black community that I know is that she made a memorable character from a movie that we all can quote. That one damn line. You told Harpo to beat me. That's
That
it.
ugly
Color
asshole.
purple
That's
shit,
it.
man.
All my life I had to fight. Hey, yeah, you did. I'll fight you right now.
And your face look like it. Yeah.
But you
And
know
still,
what? You know what's so sad though, to keep it a buck.
Stedman is her beard, and her and Gail
Yep.
together. She just needs to
Yep.
come out. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Right. But
You know?
nah, peep it.
Right, especially nowadays, man. Nobody give a fuck about that.
Nah, peep
Right.
it. Peep it. Out of everybody, and we talking about like I was listening to with the Nation and Minister Farrakhan, they made a point. Like, shout out to a lot of these, people, these black folks that's wealthy and have influence. Like, out of everybody, have you ever seen Oprah say Black Lives Matter or go through anything for the people? I don't want to. Now she following suit with Breonna Taylor. She put up a billboard and all that shit. You worth billions of dollars. That's nothing. You did that easy.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
She remembered. Oprah was the main one that always went after any type of black men in music.
Yes,
Remember?
with hip hop, destroying hip hop,
Right.
destroying
Right.
hip hop. But
when that dude called the girls for Rutgers nappy headed hoes, she didn't go after him. She went after Jay-Z, Russell Simmons.
but wait.
And everybody talking about how their music
Did she?
glamorizes misogyny and all this
Hold
stuff.
on. Did
Wait a
she
minute.
go after
So
Harvey?
you tell me they told this motherfucker to call these women nappy headed hoes.
Hold on.
So you
Hold on.
have to them. And then
Bro,
she
right
went
quick.
after Russell Simmons again.
One,
After he had somebody accused him of sexual assault, and he did, I guess it was like 3 times he had to go sit through like 2 hours of questioning, and he passed both times. And this was around the time when Jeffrey Epstein was getting pulled into jail, and with Trump going, she went after Russell Simmons again.
hold on, bro. Hold on.
But didn't go after
Justify.
Epstein,
Hold
didn't say
on.
nothing about Trump.
Hold on. The number
You know
one.
what?
Yo.
Do any of y'all even remember Oprah ever being at a black function?
No, hold on. Slum.
Anything black related?
The
Yeah.
number
Tina
one
Turner's
thing.
wedding.
Wait. Justify.
Oh my God.
The number
Does that
one.
count for real? Does that count?
Hell no.
Hold up. Yo, hold on.
Hey.
Hold on.
That counts about as much as if you go look on Black Stars and try to find a movie, and it'd be like the whitest movie on there, but only you got that.
Yo.
one black character.
Hold on. The
So
number
it
one.
counts as being a movie that they could put on the Black Stars channel.
Yep.
Yo. Justify. Hold on, y'all.
I'm telling you, man. That's probably why she hate black men now. I
Hold
beat
on.
the fuck out of Tina.
Yo, Slum, hold on.
Well,
Yo, Justify,
I'm
hold
really
on.
curious
Justify, hold
about
on.
that because
Hold
I
on.
heard, we all seen the movie, but it came out that movie wasn't factual all the way, because they said that when Tina saw the movie, she was like, that scene where he raped her against the aquarium,
Yeah.
she said that shit didn't happen.
Yo,
Then not to
God,
mention the
man. Because
fact
I was
that-
going to say, if
Then
it's accurate like the movie, Ike was a piece of shit.
No,
He beat the
but
fuck
hold
out of
on.
her in the diner and shit.
hold
He-
on.
but
They
the
do
whole
that
thing
on
was-
purpose.
The whole thing was Tina Turner said to people, a lot of that stuff didn't happen in the movie, but she rode the cover girl fame. She rode all the stuff, the second wave of all the interest. When Ike cleaned up and tried to do everything, that movie.
Yo, what are you talking
Fuck him up
about,
because he
bro?
would go on
What are you
to,
talking
TV shows
about?
and try
What
to
are you
promote his
talking
new
about?
music, and he get cornered. Like, why'd you beat Tina?
Yeah.
And he openly said, he said, look, I hit her, but she hit me. We both were fighting. It wasn't like, I was just beating her all the time and she was just.
But see, that stuff is done like that on purpose. See, there is right there is something to that, because why is it that it's biased that way?
Right.
And then
Yo,
some of it
yo.
can even be inaccurate. But no, we want to still put
Renegade.
this out like
Renegade.
this, so it's really in your mind.
Renegade.
Remember in the movie at the beginning, they showed her, no kids, going to Ike, and he had 2 kids?
Yeah.
When she started messing around with Ike, she already had a kid by the saxophone player in Ike's band.
And it's, yeah.
Why hang up? Whoa.
Yeah, but like I was saying, at the end of the day, that song she did for Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome, that We Don't Need Another Hero, that's still going to be my shit, my favorite song, but I don't like it when somebody can sit there and jump off somebody's back, regardless, right or wrong, whatever they was doing, advance yourself and not be like, okay, here's the truth about what really happened.
What you talking about?
Remember we saw
The Tina Turner shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was just finishing what I was saying. But yeah, you don't jump off nobody's back and do that, because shit, that fucked Ike up. I mean, granted, I kind of fucked Ike up, but shit, that fucked Ike up a little bit more. So, yeah, but that's the last thing Oprah did that I know of that was, black on it.
No, bro. Bro.
Oh, wait.
With Oprah.
She had to cast the Color Purple back on TV. That's what it was.
No, bro. Right quick. What did Oprah didn't do that she's supposed to did for a certain person? She didn't even speak up for this man. Oprah never spoke up for Bill Cosby, bro. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Never.
She wasn't going to.
Come on, man. That's crazy.
She wasn't going to.
Because Oprah is in the pocket of the white man. Oprah show. Who did Oprah show? Who was the biggest dynamic for Oprah show?
Fat white women.
That was white women.
Fat white women.
Married with Children made fun of that for all these years, and they were doing it because it's true. Because every time you see Peggy Bundy sitting there watching Oprah, that was the dynamic.
Yeah. Yep.
That's crazy, bro.
The only time that like I said, with the exception of when she had the cast of Color Purple on there, because the dude who played her husband on there is like, I'm the only man she ever married. He shaded her ass on her own show. Other than that, she always just sit there, and there'd always be something having to do with like middle-aged suburban housewives and everything.
Now she did have an episode with Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley on there, and Michael Jordan said, "Fuck them kids."
Remember Michael Jackson at Neverland Ranch? Now, what pissed me off with that was you went and interviewed the man at his ranch. I remember that. I videotaped that when I was a kid with him and Lisa Marie. But then when he died, 10 years after he died, these motherfuckers come out there talking about that he did this stuff, he did this to them, and you go interview them? Where the fuck is your guy? Like, really?
All people have to do, and that's what's sad, man. All people got to do is look up the court documents, man. They out there. They don't know what happened. That nigga didn't do shit.
He didn't. The two kids, all three of those kids that said something back in the 90s admitted that he didn't do nothing. The one kid committed suicide because of how much pain that inflicted.
Now, she could have went after R. Kelly. I would have been cool with that.
Well, she wasn't going to. Hey, it wasn't profitable.
Right.
She didn't go after R. Kelly. She went after Russell Simmons again.
Which is crazy.
That nigga like 100 years old, man.
R. Kelly when he lives in Chicago, too. You go after the dude that don't live in the town.
Right.
How come she didn't go after Michael Jordan after they finally found out? Because you remember, all of us, when we were kids, we used to hear our mothers and our aunts sit there, all the rest of them damn basketball players are sellouts. All they got to have a white woman. But Michael Jordan, he keeping it real. He got him a black woman, got his black wife. Michael Jordan's the best man out there because he sticks to the sisters. Michael Jordan was fucking white women back then.
Yep. Michael Jordan was doing a lot of fucked up shit.
Michael Jordan's still doing fucked up shit. What you talking about?
That's why he said, fuck them kids, man. $220 for the shoes.
Oh,
look,
whoa.
Them damn shoes were $89 the first time they came out. The black and red patent leather. The first go around.
Talking about the ones, right?
Huh?
Talking about the ones, right?
No, I think it's the 11s. So it's with the patent leather around the side.
Oh yeah, the 11s. The 11s.
They came out white and black.
The 11s, the black and red joints.
Yeah, the 11s. The 11s and I think the 11s and the 13s are my favorite ones. But when they first came out, the 11s were $89. The 13s was about $127 after tax. Those were the first Jordans I ever bought. The All-Star Edition ones, blue with the white. There's no reason in hell that the same shoes is being cheaply made now and been cycled through about 5-6 times already, 7 times, should be over $200 where it ain't gonna last you as long as the originals did. This is bullshit. He don't care.
He don't give a fuck.
Those shoes cost like $10 to make.
Yo, Renegade, where you at?
Damn near $300, man. Yo, Jordan literally said, "Fuck them kids."
Oh shit.
Jordan said Republicans buy Jordans too. Like the whole thing, like when
he did.
Yeah.
He caught hell for that shit though. He caught hell for that.
And they said it on The Last Dance.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if y'all ain't see The Last Dance, watch it on Netflix because they got it unedited on Netflix. That was the only thing that was saving ESPN's ass until sports came back on.
That was a damn good documentary, but a lot of the players are pissed off about it.
Oh yeah, well Horace Grant.
Yeah, Horace Grant got hold in that joint. he got holes for real.
And then when they talked about Dennis Rodman the way they did, I mean, he did that because he knew Rodman wasn't going to clap back at him.
Bro, 48 hours in Vegas was hilarious, though.
Yeah, but what about, he couldn't go 48 hours in Vegas, but you can go down to Jersey Turnpike to Atlantic City in the playoffs.
Yeah, during the playoffs. Literally, after you got a game the next day, you come back with whiskey and cigar smoke.
And lost the game. I mean, don't get me wrong. J.R. Smith can do that type of shit sometimes.
Yo, why he never had his...
You know they ain't giving him no Henny in the bubble, though.
That nigga was crazy as hell with the bubble, too.
Why he never had his Jordans on, like in the regular picture? He always had cowboy boots on when he dressed.
I don't know.
Suspicious.
Yeah. Oh! Yo, quick, not to share our subject, but I meant to ask y'all if y'all heard about this damn story. Did y'all hear about that motherfucker who played for the Seattle Seahawks? The
they snuck the girl in dressed as a player?
Yeah!
Yo.
Nah, I ain't hear about that.
What you thinking, man?
Yo, on ESPN, they was like, hey, so was she like 6'2"? Did she look like a wide receiver? Was she like a lineman? How did you try to pass her through as a player? Now you got cut down, and this was the easiest way to make a week 1 game check. Easiest way.
Crazy.
No, there's no training camp, right? No preseason game. You already on the squad. All you gotta do is not fuck up and make it to the first game. Nah, you doing the
fucked up. He fucked up. Man. He fumbled the bag over a 10.
Yo, I'm sorry.
He fucked up.
I'm sorry, but I love pussy, but I love money better.
Shout out Panini, man, because
hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Good shit.
Nah, fuck that. He fumbled the bag. I couldn't believe that story.
I thought it was fake. I thought it was fake.
And now he cut on the team. And who the fuck? Nobody's gonna sign him now.
Yeah, actually, get cut to me. Somebody will.
Well, maybe the Washington football team will.
No, you know who else might? The Jets.
Oh.
Remember, the Jets, the dude, they short as hell anyway. But, I just thought about that. I wasn't trying to pull away from the subject, but I thought about that. You know how we clown on here. And,
that was a crazy story.
Yo,
I thought Cabby would have had something for that one.
Yo, I didn't see that. I'm gonna look it up. Is Renegade still on the line?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I was making sure you was alive, man.
I was gonna bring you back though, cause I got a question. Now, let's contemplate the Joe Biden, Kamala Harris thing. Let's just say that something happens with that. Or how is that going to work for us? Or are we going to be better off, worse off? What do you actually think? How does that work for us?
I think that the coronavirus will be over. That's about as far as I got.
Well, they're trying to force people to take them vaccinations.
I'm not taking it.
They're literally saying if you don't take it, you could go to jail.
What? I'm not taking it because the whole thing is this. Y'all, they late to the party as it is. This shit shouldn't have gotten as far as it got.
In the first place, exactly.
This was Trump's way of trying to. This was Trump's Bin Laden.
This was his war.
He was going to save the day. He was going to save the day, be a hero, and they was going to automatically vote him in to a second term like President Obama got after he killed Bin Laden. Because shit, when Ebola came over here, maybe 4 people had it at the most. If anything, when he walks out of that White House, he needs to be put in handcuffs for the murder of almost 200,000 people in America.
Facts.
Yep. And because he thought he was really going to save it, man. Superhero Trump, and he fumbled the ball just like my man from Cleveland in '87.
Let's go. Yo, do you know the vaccinations, you're going to have to get them in an enema?
Yeah, right.
What? Yo,
that cat died. Yo, then there's a lot of dudes that ain't getting that shit. We gonna just die. It's gonna be the Wicker Man all over again. These women gonna be running shit, cutting the tongues out of the motherfuckers that do get it.
Oh, shit.
Ain't happening. That's it. Yo, for the last 9 years, right? For the last 9 years, or 8 years, it would have been 9 years next month. every September, right before my kids would go to school, I go get a flu shot at my job because, working in the medical field, it was either you get the flu shot or you look like Michael Jackson until May having to wear them goddamn masks.
Mm.
And this year, I'm not getting the flu shot because I'm already wearing a mask every day, which, I'm happy I ain't doing the same exact job that I was doing for the last 8 years. But why the hell would I go get a flu shot when ultimately I got still wear the mask? You're not even going to be able to tell the difference. Everybody's going to be losing their shit because you're not going to be able to tell the difference between if somebody has the flu or the coronavirus. Because a lot of the symptoms mirror each other. And like I said, it goes back to, all that shit going on.
That's hard to see happening, I just can't, that mandatory. And each year you got the flu shot, were you flu free or did you get the flu still?
I was flu free. I mean, you know what? Last year I fucked myself because I went and got it and I had a cold. Like I had a bad cold and I was waiting because it was on back order. So I went to Rite Aid. Had to pick up my regular medication anyway. So I was like, you know what? Y'all got the flu shot? Give me a paper so I can take it in, let my job know. So by the time I went and did it, like I had like a bad cold. So I was already sick. I never got the flu, but anytime I got it, I never got the flu. I mean, I've heard of people getting like the flu after that, but shit, I've never gotten it. But like I said, this year, and they got it. And on top of that, they can't enforce arresting people because if that was the case, all those anti-vax parents, they'd have been in jail a long fucking time ago.
Well, I tell you what, man, I ain't getting that shit. And I don't get the flu shot, and I never got it.
Renegade, you don't get the flu shot?
No.
You survived the bubonic plague, the Spanish flu.
Hey,
I was waiting for that.
I just fuck with you. That's it.
And Renegade be so calm too. He just be like, I know the joke coming here.
But see, I don't deal with that, man.
You was born with a smallpox blanket, right?
I got. Oh shit! Yo, that's horrible. That's horrible.
Yeah.
But we just roll the dice, man.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna make nobody take that shit because it's bullshit. I mean, shit, they can't force nobody to do it because if that was the case, then they should have been forcing people to wear masks. That should have been wearing masks. They should have forced.
That's true. Okay, so let me go back to the original thing. That's just one of the things. What do you think will be the outcome? What will be good for us with Biden and Kamala Harris?
Nothing.
Nothing. I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Nothing.
It's one of those things where, like, we could say one thing, it could be the complete opposite. It's not like when Trump came in, we knew what the fuck he was going to do, and he proved it right. So in this case, I mean, right now it looks like a big zero until they prove us otherwise.
It's just gonna be a new flavor of Ciroc, man.
I don't know what they could change because the only thing they could change is getting that motherfucking idiot out of office. And I think the rest of the world will look at us with a sigh of relief, like thank God they got rid of that orange bitch.
Oh yeah, well everybody's gonna say that, but
right. We still got a senile old man that's coming into office. Either way, we got a senile old man that's going to be president.
Well, and this is the next thing after that. Really, with people having thoughts of him like that who's second in command? See, that right there is like, yeah.
Well, trust me, that means that nothing's gonna happen to Biden then.
Yeah.
They gonna make
we
sure
better hope, because I mean, if that motherfucker sits on the stairs, it's game over.
That nigga gonna be like Reagan. He gonna be like Reagan.
Well, Reagan survived the shot.
Reagan was only good for he was only good for like 2 years of his term. The other two, he didn't make no sense.
His wife did the rest of the term.
Exactly.
Reagan was a fucking actor.
Yeah,
Reagan was an actor.
That nigga was like 90 years old in office.
Yeah.
Right.
Reagan did one thing that I was cool with. And that was just funny as hell that he did. Like, okay, remember somebody attempted to shoot him, right? They attempted to kill him.
Yeah.
He got shot. So after he came back, he's in there, he's doing a press conference. And there's a loud bang off to the side. Reagan looked up, he said, "You missed me." And then went back to doing, that's the only thing that he ever done from what I've seen, because shit, Reagan was out of office when I was a little kid. You know, like I think Reagan might have been in office when I was born, and maybe a year after that, a couple years after that, then Bush got in there. But outside of that, you know,
he's a racist motherfucker.
Reagan,
Man, that nigga, that nigga was busy playing while niggas' parents were smoking crack. That's what was going on.
Yep.
He was playing around and niggas' parents were smoking crack. And shout out to the George Bush drug watch, too.
Sure.
There was something I was going to say. Oh, yeah. The one thing I can't forget, though, with all this going on, is I remember the debate. I remember watching that debate with Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris went after him talking about she was that girl, and then they fact-checked her and proved that she was wrong.
Yep.
And then all this stuff. And I'm sitting there like, okay, that's what threw me off about the selection. Because I'm like, okay, I remember he went after her during the thing. And so, you know, I'm thinking that he's going to either go after, you know, he's going to either try to elect, I thought Sarah Abrams, of anything. They talked about Yamir, too, which I didn't see him getting Yamir because, you know, if anything, her hands is full already with Ya City, you know. But
her hands is full with fucking Brian Kemp.
Huh?
That crazy motherfucker. Her hands are full with Brian Kemp, man. Our governor. Because he's fucking up.
Oh, yeah, and which, you know what, he's going to be next on the chopping block. I mean, trust me, there's a lot of shit that's going to change. A lot of shit going to change. And they got, you know, and shit, it's going to be little by little. Something's going to happen. But the first thing that happens is you got to cut the head of that snake. Regardless of how we feel in regards to Biden and Harris going in, we need them to get them two fucks out. Get Pence and Trump out, and all them damn yes men and Fox News, and I want them to go after Hannity too. Get that stupid son of a bitch out, because I hate that motherfucker. Like, and you know what? We need.
And did you know he got money?
Shit, he got
money. Remember, we got a $1,200. That motherfucker got $1 million.
Shit, we ain't even got none right now. How the fuck Trump signed all this shit, but he can't agree with the price? The Democrats wanted to give everybody, $2,400 and $1,000 a kid. These motherfuckers want to go back to $1,200, but they want to secure money for an FBI bill and the B bill right on the same spot where the current FBI bill is in Washington, because Trump does not want them to lose out to another hotel for getting it, because Trump Towers is right across the street from the FBI headquarters. So he got money in there for that. He got money in there for all types of other shit. Fuck the country. Fuck everything that's going on. He want to try to push schools to get open, but his own kid can't even go to his school. It's like, you saying everything, motherfucker, but it ain't mean nothing. It ain't gonna mean nothing because you can't prove it.
Because his base, his whole base, is nothing but a bunch of morons, and they take everything he says to heart. They really believe. I got guys that work that they follow this man to the ends of the earth, dog. It's like Trump can do no wrong in their eyes.
I know people like that. Yeah. Fortunately, I know some people who support him, but only because they made money off of it. Other than that, they like, yeah, he a fucking idiot. I don't see him coming. They like, he's a fucking idiot. I made some money off of him. I don't see him coming back. It was good while it lasted, the money I made off him, but he's a fucking idiot. You know, they're not sitting there like some other assholes that, you know, Trump, pretty much Trump looked at them as nothing more than just some light-skinned niggas.
I'm telling you, man, I think a lot of his base is like that, though. They looked at it as, because Obama was in there for 8 years, we will never have another nigga in office.
Facts.
They're gonna get a real nigga in office.
Didn't have one the first time.
They're gonna get J.Biddy. Young J.Biddy.
They're gonna go from having the president that was singing "Let's Stay Together" to "Who Let These Hoes in My Room." All right, that's what's gonna end up. You're gonna get an Eddie Griffin, the Ludacris, you know, Trick Daddy. You're gonna get one of them motherfuckers coming up in there next.
That's a fire fucking song, by the way.
Nigga.
Oh hell yeah! They used to be my ringtone on my father's phone.
Nigga, you got J.Biddy. J.Biddy at the press conference drinking Viagra.
They came out there when he announced it. They came out the current field, man.
J.Biddy.
Just move on up. Are you kidding me?
Jesus.
Well, this is why I don't look. I'm not a fan of Joe Biden already. I'm not a fan of him. Kamala Harris, what did it for me when I was like, yo, fuck this bitch, was when she went on the Breakfast Club. And all she talked about is how she used to smoke weed back in the day. That's not helping with what's going on today. I care less if you smoked back in the day. Who the fuck cares? Bitch, what the fuck you gonna do to help this country?
Facts.
Exactly. Because, I mean...
I used to smoke doobies back in my college days. I didn't give a fuck. What?
My thing is when they start coming out about all the damn shit, the cases, the people she was putting away in California, because when they first said that, and this is how it went, when they first said that she was running for president, everybody was happy for about a day. Because the next day, everything else came out.
Right.
And, you know, my thing was, okay, well, let's see how everything pans out. Because at this point, the whole thing, everybody was like, you know what? Let's just get Trump out. It could have been a fucking chihuahua with a damn gold retriever as his running mate. As long as they get Trump out of the fucking White House, right?
Yep. If we can have everybody in the White House instead of Trump, I'd be happy.
Yeah, we should get Dale Hughley and George Lopez to run for fucking president.
We just gotta worry about these idiots going in, these new ones. So.
Yeah. I mean, if we had Charlie Murphy still, rest in peace to him, man. I would love to see him as president.
Oh yeah, he be wildin'.
Shit. Yeah.
So let's get into the final thought, y'all. I'm gonna go first. Off the rip, I don't give a fuck about J.Biddy, K.Harris, none of them. I don't know what the difference is. I mean, of course, we see the bullshit Trump did. We need him out of office. We actually need him off the earth, quiet as kept. But
I mean that.
we need him wiped off the map. But yeah, I mean, I guess we give, like every other president, we give them a chance. J.Biddy and K.Harris. Excuse me. But off the rip, man, I don't think they're gonna be no better in certain areas. Not as worse as Trump, but man, off the rip, fuck both of them. That's my final thought. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, for me, I kind of leaves me in the same, because that's why I was asking all these questions. It's like, okay, we get hyped for whatever reason, but you know, at the end of the day, what exactly is it? So it just kind of leaves me in I don't know land, because we already know what Trump's foolishness is, but what we don't know is what that's going to produce. It don't have to be. Maybe it won't be as bad. It definitely won't be the same. But you know, I don't really think we have a reason to get too hyped about it, though. You know. But if whatever agenda you got in mind, if you're just trying to get Trump out, that's one thing. You know. But as far as what's going to happen after that, that's another thing.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this, man. Like I said, they all work together at the end of the day. Yes, we want Trump out of office. I for damn sure want that man out of office. But I'll tell you what, man, when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris get up in there, man, I'm going to tell you, half the time, Joe ain't going to know where he's at.
Yeah.
He's going to be the figurehead for real. Like, that nigga is Joe.
Yeah.
He's pushing, what is he, 79 right now?
That nigga 100.
We got two fossils running for president, dog.
Yeah.
This is not... To me, man, if y'all want to see change, we need some people our age up in there.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to progress with niggas who's been back in politics, since the 60s, 70s, some shit like that?
Right.
Bro, come on now, man. What's going to change? They all have the same mindset.
Yeah, back since ancient Greece and stuff. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, look, eating with the hands and shit. Well, fuck them niggas, man. Fuck all them, yo. Yeah. Fuck R. Kelly. Fuck Oprah. Shout out to Anthony Anderson one more time, too, man, for the Hollywood star. Congratulations to him. Fuck the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm pissed off that y'all got that 9 seed. Some bullshit. Niggas gonna lose anyway, man. No, Portland's 8.
No. Well, yeah, the Blazers leapfrog. Never mind. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, Portland's 8. But yeah, fuck them niggas, though, man. Shout out Dame Dollar. Fuck Skip Bayless.
Go ahead, Just Fought.
Well, the way I look at it is like this. I don't agree with a lot of the politics of, a lot of shit that a lot of politicians say. I really don't. And there's a lot of things that Kamala Harris does, in California, I don't agree with as well. I will acknowledge that I will be voting for Joe Biden because, like I said, we got to get that other idiot out. And if we don't vote, that counts as a vote that Trump gets because, well, that's what happened the last time. But the one thing that bothers me the most about all this is not the fact of, it's not the fact that Kamala Harris is the vice president as much as the fact that the first thing that they went and attacked was her race, or try to say you have people who shouldn't be president as it is, talking about somebody's qualifications to where pretty much every person that he hired was qualified until they ran afoul of them, and then their replacement came in, and so on and so forth. So You hear that, and then you hear all these racist assholes on Fox News. You heard Sean Hannity sitting there saying, "Oh, it should be illegal for Joe Biden to only want to get a black woman vice president. It should, all this type of negative nonsense to denigrate somebody based off of their color." Like I said, I do not agree with a lot of the politics that she did as a DA in California, as top cop in California. I do not do that. I don't. A lot of it I do not appreciate. But the last thing anybody should be doing is attacking this woman based off of her race, her being her being black, half South Asian, all that, and then all of a sudden now they want to see a birth certificate, because if you're brown skinned and you in politics and you're more favorable than the person that's the president and you're just the vice president, or if you're running for president, all of a sudden you're not American. So which is bullshit, because last I checked, most of these white people originate over the other side of the ocean. So if you're gonna tell lies about what you're gonna do in politics, don't fuck around with somebody's heritage. Fuck Oprah. Fuck Trump, fuck Trump's staff, fuck Trump's kids, fuck the vice president, fuck the whole state of Mississippi.
Whoa.
Fuck them all.
Yo, I'll have respect for K.Harris if she came to the podium with knee pads on from Just for the Hell of a Podcast. Love you.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Yo, did you forget? Hey, did you forget we supposed to be on Spotify? I mean, I can't.
Oh no, this shit ain't going on Spotify today, nigga.
Oh, okay.
I hope that is.
Hell no.
I thought we was getting ready for Spotify. That's why I helped.
Nah, not today. Not today. Nah, the shit we just said today is definitely not going on Spotify.